Hey, I'm Mark,
And I'm Craig.
and this is Songwriters Tales, back with another super exciting artist spotlight. Craig, let's talk about today's special guests.
You got it, Mark. We've got a couple out of Nashville, and they go by Jenn and Jay Kyle. And I met them, about a year ago or so,
Okay.
through producing a demo for a Nashville publisher. And Jay and Kyle did the vocal for me, and he's amazing. They are both amazing. You and I have both heard their productions, so they're gonna be on our show, and they're gonna tell us all about their journey and where they're headed today.
Love it. Let's do it.
How did you meet Doug?
We were working with a production company that actually set us up with songwriting sessions with him. So that's
Okay.
how we met him. Yeah.
Yeah, Doug.
We met him before, but that's how we got writing with him.
Well, Doug works with Ed C. Ed and Doug have been friends and I've known Ed for 30 years, and I've known Doug for 30 years, actually. I don't know Doug as well as I know Ed. Ed's like a buddy. Doug's a, hey, Doug, one of those kind of guys,
Such a talented guy, though.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
what's that?
Mind-blowingly sharp.
Yeah, yeah,
in
he is.
every
Well,
aspect. You talk about somebody who understands the engineer, the technical side of it, and the creative side of it. He is an absolute monster.
I think on a bad day, he's running 140 IQ.
Yeah,
I
he's
think you're
a
right.
great guy. Hey, so I'll check in. He goes to Zach Brown's place on a regular basis. At Camp Southern Ground. So maybe we ought to make that connection, and if you guys, if it works out, sometime,
Man, I know they'd love
'cause
to have you guys come down and write.
come down
sometime
there and
with
write
the,
songs with them, with the vets.
Yeah.
Do you know
but
about
we'll
Camp
get that
Southern
together.
Ground?
I don't.
I know of it. I don't know where it is, though.
It is in
Fayetteville.
Fayetteville. It's in Fayetteville, Georgia.
Okay.
Near Peachtree City.
Peachtree City, Fayetteville, and it's Zach Brown's Camp Southern Ground, and they
This-
bring
400
what?
acres.
400 acres, and he built this incredible complex, and they did it for kids first, just to have summer camp and camp for kids. But then they said, well, what are we going to do for the rest of the time? And so Zach has always had a passion for veterans, and so now they have a Warrior Week where they come in and do an intense week of physical training, mental training, spiritual training, and then part of that is they'll bring songwriters and professional songwriters in on a Wednesday night, and they'll break you up into groups. They'll break 5 or 6 soldiers up with a writer, or in your case it'd be the two of you, and you write a song with them. You talk, and it's therapy for them because they get these. They start learning how to get what's in their head out. And you help them put it to music, and then you perform the song. And then Doug has been actually working on a project to record some of these songs with some of these people. So
That is cool.
Yeah.
I didn't even
So
know about that.
we'll get you connected up. We'll get you connected on that. That'd be good. So you mentioned that you came from the 80s influence. Now, Jay Kyle, what was your influence? Did you say that, or did I miss it? I don't think so.
haven't said it.
Okay, so what were your influences, just to know what the hybrid is between the 80s and the...
I feel like mine was a hodgepodge because Dad loved the 90s grunge, and then as we got into the early 2000s, like I remember listening to Creed and Nickelback,
Okay.
Now kind of come full circle. Mom was always bluegrass. So bluegrass, or she liked listening to some of the older stuff. There was definitely Dolly Parton. I say older. Dolly Parton, but I meant like Patsy Cline.
Oh, yeah. Older.
My dad did like George Jones, George Strait, Doug Stone. He liked some of those, I would say, 80s country guys.
80s and 90s.
Yeah, and then, I guess technically Jones was 70s as well. I would say got more into the rock stuff throughout the 90s, because then when the 90s post-grunge came out and all that sort of stuff, my brothers were listening to it, and then I was listening to it, and Dad was picking it up, whatever was kind of on the radio. But I think it was probably like maybe right around the turn of the century, so 2001 maybe to 2003, that I was kind of learning who Keith Urban is, who Brad Paisley is, and who and I was like, oh, I'm really enjoying these songs, and didn't know anything about the artists. So it was like I was already listening to George Jones, but didn't know that's who I was listening to. I didn't realize that I was listening to who's that guy Josiah was working with for the longest time. Brown, something Brown.
Sawyer Brown?
Sawyer Brown. Sawyer Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I ain't first class, but I ain't white.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
exactly.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
8, 9-year-old me was just sitting there, just top of my lungs, just singing these songs.
Yeah.
I didn't even know who the artists were. Didn't know what they looked like. Nothing.
He has the cutest story about his love for Elvis as well.
Elvis too.
He.
I loved Elvis. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, I did.
What is the story? You loved
Well,
Elvis,
I was-
and then you found out he was no longer alive, and you were
I was like 8 or
heartbroken.
9 when I learned he was what? I didn't know, you know. I was even like making these plans. Like, we gotta go to Memphis. We gotta go check this.
Oh, we gotta buy tickets.
I want to catch him next time he's in town.
Yeah.
Well, he has left the building.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I
That is-
remember back when, you could still buy CDs in a little Sony
Sure.
Walkman, and I'd be walking up to my friend's house up the road, 8, 9 years old, just like rocking out. You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Yeah, man.
I don't know, I
That's
think to
awesome.
Take a long story longer, but try and condense it. It's a hodgepodge of music and like for the influences, but yeah, I think that I'd be lying to myself if I said that it wasn't probably predominantly the early 2000s and 90s country.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the tone of the Telecaster has to sound like,
Paisley.
yeah, it really does.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hear you. I'm saying.
Well,
The Dr. Z amp.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, the musicianship just skyrocketed around that time, with Keith Urban and Paisley and now, you got people like Zach Top. I mean, that musicianship's coming through. Yeah. Yeah. So that's really cool. Make some of us old guys, Mark, like you and me, go, oh my gosh, where are these guys? young guys.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
can we, I'd like to, if we could, get you guys to do a song, because this has been super interesting. Now that we have an idea of what your influences were and how you kind of came to where you are, we want you to play a song. But then after you're done, we want you to talk about what your next plans are for the next 6 months to a year. And of course, we're going to put all your information up. Mark will get all that, and we'll have that all within our show here for the listeners to be able to reach out and connect with you. So tell us about the song that you're going to play for us here.
Well, which one do you want to lead with?
Do you want to do? We prepared 2, but
Okay.
We'll take them both.
Released, or should we do the one that we're going to release next?
Why don't you do the
Whichever
one
one
that you wrote with Doug first? Do the 8x10.
Let's do that one.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
The one with Doug is the one we are going to release next.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. We've got a few with Doug, but
This is one of the ones.
yeah, this one was, I don't know. We had already written a song, and I was sitting there. I had this little guitar lick, and I was just like, Doug, I was like, you gotta hear this thing. Like, it made me think of you, and then he just started like throwing out lyrics. I was like, whoa, we gotta write this down. Everything. He doesn't write anything down.
It is the weirdest experience. You'll write a song, and he just has the whole entire lyrics just in his head. He doesn't have to write it. He just, I don't know how.
Let's be nice. I have to write down where my keys are every day.
So this is
Awesome.
song 8x10. And,
Yeah.
we'll start with a little bit of acoustic. If you can't hear it well, do stop me so that we can kind of adjust.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
But
It's just an old 8x10, holds about 1,000,000 remember whens, and we go back every now and then just to remember that love don't have to be as hard as we make it sometimes. Ain't always gotta be, it's gotta be your way or mine. We've gotta live 10. It's just a cheap pine wood frame, but it's priceless, just the same. It was Colorado in the pouring rain. Man, I miss that perfect weather. Love don't have to be as hard as we make it sometimes. Ain't always gotta be, it's gotta be your way or mine. We've got a living proof that two can win. Right there in that 8 by 10 out of 10 times. I could do it over again. Choose you to be mine. Never forget that love don't have to be as hard as we make it sometimes. Ain't always gotta be, it's gotta be your way or mine. We've got a living proof that two can win. Just look at them right there in that 8 by 10. Right there in that 8 by 10.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy.
Beautiful. Love it.
Awesome.
And you're right. That is such a Doug Johnson riff.
It worked so well for him.
I've got a friend in town. I'd love to introduce y'all to him as well. His name's Josiah Siska.
Oh, please.
And I got paired up with him, and then he was kind enough to invite me one time to go and do a write, which turned into a double write back to back with Doug. So that was my first encounter with him.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the guitar licks that Josiah will write and play with and stuff, it's kind of like, if it makes me think of Josiah, it's going to make me think of Doug, because they worked really closely together for some time.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one particular song that I remember hearing called World Gone Mad.
Oh, and it is out.
Great song. It's worth looking into if you've never
Yeah.
heard it. But that guitar lick that Josiah plays acoustic is really what just like stuck with me. And so then when I came up with this one, I was like, oh, this makes me think of that. So,
Mm-hmm.
well, yeah.
So nice.
Love it.
But yeah, having Doug on that was cool. That was really
You know, it's a great song when you can just sit down with the guitar and sing it, and people are instantly sucked into the story. And it's not about the groovy, bass line or the smacking drums. It's just that, man, I love it. Awesome. So you have another one, you said?
Yes.
not rehearsed, but yeah.
Well, it's rehearsed. What do you mean? We rehearsed it. We play it out all the time.
Oh,
We
he said
rehearse
with Doug.
Oh, with
No,
Doug.
I'm sorry. I meant with you guys. You said you had another song you wanted to
I
sing.
was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You talking-
No, you're correct.
We're professionals here.
I was going to say,
They are.
you guys are married. You don't rehearse.
But yeah, so we were also going to sing the song that we have out on Spotify right now.
Yeah, this
as
Oh,
well.
perfect.
We want to go and listen to it there too. They can hear the produced version, but here
Yeah.
it's the raw version. Get the special performance.
We wrote this one with Sam Grow.
Yes.
So,
And what's the title?
It's called So Fine.
yes.
So
I'm
Fine.
glad that you said that. That would have been helpful.
No, that's all right. It's okay.
So yeah, and were we at Starstruck, or where were we?
We were at
when
Starstruck.
We wrote with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, super nice guy, really sharp guy, and worth looking into as well. For all the listeners out there. We gotta-
I love that it like we're being interviewed. We're like, but check out our friends.
yeah.
You know what? That's what I love. That's what I love about the music business is it's
right.
like you're not even you're not in competition with each other. You're really rooting for each other.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody wants everybody to win.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing as like when Craig and I were talking about it the other day. It was like, hey, this is what Mark and I have going on. It's like, would y'all like to be on it? I was like, yeah, I'd be honored to. And Craig,
Yeah.
I was like, what are you getting out of it? I see what you're getting out of it. Y'all gotta get something too, you know? And,
Honestly, I I mean, I've been writing for 40 years, and so has Craig. And just getting, one of my favorite things to do, and my daughters laugh at me, I go on TikTok because that's where I discover younger artists like yourselves. And I mean, there are people on there that just absolutely blow me away, and they're 20 years old or 21 years old.
Yeah.
And to me, it gives me hope because a lot of the stuff, I'll be honest, a lot of the stuff I hear on the radio, I just kind of go, it just doesn't do anything for me, especially on the pop side. I mean, the pop side to me, I mean, the music is good, but the lyrics, I'm a words guy. I love great lyrics, and I don't hear them very often on the radio. And I know I sound like an old fart saying that, but it's...
We've been saying the same thing, though, as well. And, like, still kudos for everyone that is doing it and is being successful.
I'm not knocking anybody. But I want to hear like what you sang. I want to hear a song where I go, oh man, that takes me back, or that makes me feel.
Yeah. And we've been talking about that being like, I don't hear anybody obsessing over artists anymore and loving their music anymore. There's something missing, and we need to find it and bring it back.
Amen.
Yeah.
God, I could not agree more.
Yeah. It'll come back. It'll make its way.
Maybe you guys will usher it in. I'd love.
Heck yeah, we will.
We'll see about it. Do what we can do.
And that's what's in it for us, so that we can feel like there was some.
I'll
kind
tell you
of
what's in it for
symbiotic
us.
thing
When you do make it, you have to promise you'll come back.
Yeah, come back on the show.
Yes.
Because no, I mean seriously. I mean, because that's the thing that Craig has said to everybody we've had on here is, the only thing we ask is you have to promise us you'll come back, because when you're releasing something 3 months from now, let us know, man. We'll say, hey, come on, play the new song for us, or whatever you're doing. You
guys are so like genuine and such kind people. Thank you.